Словно М16. Сука не поверила, что мне 16. Да, это Москва, и мы умеем отрываться, мы умеем делать звук, мы умеем делать так.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. We post wins, losers, draws. There's gonna be a question middle of the video at the end of the video. Let's get started. Let's go. So he's gonna lead off with Claydol, and I'm gonna go into my Medicham. Medicham, man, you see him? Nipple knees out here. So here I decided to just go for an ice punch. I am choice banded, so I hit this thing with an ice punch. One hit KO. Mike Tyson. Let's go, man. So Claydol is down, and I'm pretty sure he knows that I'm probably choiced in a way. So yeah, he decided to go into character, though. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So I know I could take at least one hit from this thing, so I decided just to go for another ice punch, and yeah, he goes for the sucker punch. That does heaps to me, unbelievable. So I hit this thing with an ice punch, and that's gonna bring it down to a sash. All right, this thing right now is focus sash. So here I decided to switch out because I don't want to take another sucker punch from this thing. So I do switch out, and I go into my nine tails. Nine tails, clean, splendid, beautiful. And we are gonna get the drought up. So we're gonna have the sun up now, and here the character does go for another sucker punch. So I'm like, okay, good. So I'm like, let's go for the flamethrower. What I do, flamethrower? But here he actually decided to switch out and go into his Tyranitar. So that was a good play on his part. He wanted to get rid of the sun, and I'm not really worried about that. So he does get the sun up, and I go for the flamethrower. And I know with the sand up, he is gonna get like a special defense boost, so that does poop to this thing. And I am gonna get hit with the sand. So I'm like, you know what? Let's burn this thing. I'm pretty sure I could take a rock slide or earthquake from this thing if this thing were to do that. So I do go for the Will-O-Wisp, and I connect, thank God. So we get the burn on this thing, and Tyranitar do go for an earthquake. And this earthquake actually did pretty good damage. But I'm like, I'm not really worried about that because this is a sun team that I have here. I'm not really sure why I'm not showing the team previews, but anywho, I decided to switch out. Oh, you can see him here. So I decided to switch out and go into my own Claydol, my own all TNI shiny, and I go chilling, and I know that he's gonna probably go for another earthquake here. So I do got the levitate ability, and we're not really worried about that. So he is gonna get the burn damage again, and here I'm thinking like, should I start showing start reflecting, bringing up my screens? So I decided just to do that because it's much better, you know, dealing with these guys' attacks. But he does go for a crunch here, and look at this crunch, unbelievable. Get a crit, and even with the burn, it still does heaps to me, and he get the defense. I'm like, what is going on? All right, good RNG right there, good RNG on his part. But anywho, I'm like, you know what, let's just go for earthquake. Hopefully we can take it out. That doesn't do anything to this thing. And here he's actually gonna go for another crunch, and down goes my Claydol, man. Unbelievable. Dang. Damn, what kind of Tyranitar is this? So Tyranitar is gonna get the burned again, and here I decided to just go into my what is this thing's face? Matter. I keep on calling this thing nipples knees for some reason, but anyways, I go into my Medicham. There we go. So I go into my Medicham. Expected him to stay in, but he actually goes into Gastrodon, and this ice punch still does heaps, man. Choice bandit Medicham is a monster, and here I decided to just go for another ice punch because I know it's gonna take it out. So I go for one more ice punch. Down goes Gastrodon. Let's go. So we are gonna get hit with the sand, and we're chilling right now, man. And guys, question of the day: what is your favorite region? What is your favorite region in Pokemon? Whether that's Kalos, Kanto, Johto. Let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite region? Mine would probably be Kalos. I really like the X or Y series. It's amazing. Unova is really awesome too. But yeah, let me know down in the comments, guys. What is your favorite region? So yeah, I decided to switch out and go to my Ninetales, expecting the Sucker Punch, but here I decided to go for the Will-O-Wisp, expecting the Sucker Punch again, but he actually go for the Spiky Shield, and this character has been a problem throughout this whole match. So here I'm like, you know what? Let's just go for the. I think I go for the Will-O-Wisp one more time, but he goes for another Spiky Shield. I'm like, all right, we gotta try to get rid of this thing. So you know what? Let's go for the flamethrower. If he go for a Sucker Punch, he goes for a Sucker Punch. But he actually switches out here. So we kind of beat him in the guessing game, but he decides to switch out. So he goes right back into Tyranitar. And I know that this flamethrower is going to take it out. And if it does it, I know the burn will. So I do go for the flamethrower, and it just barely takes it out. So we're going to get hit with the sand, and the burn damage is going to take it out, and down goes Tyranitar. Let's go. So Tyranitar is down now, and here he decided to go on to Mamoswine. So I'm like, okay, I know I want to get the sun up, so I'm thinking like, you know what, let's just switch out here and sack off the Medicham. Medicham did amazing this match, but you know, he gotta go because I want to get my victory bell in to probably to do a sweep. So this thing is getting him with an earthquake. Down goes my Medicham. I'm like, all right, I go into my Ninetales here, and I'm like, you know what, let's go. So Ninetales come out here, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to hit this thing with a flamethrower in the sun, but if it is thick fat, then it might live it. But I actually decided to go for a solar beam. I apologize. I go for the solar beam here, and we don't need the 2 turns. That's why I really like the drought ability, because you don't even need 2 turns. You know what I mean? We can hit this thing with a solar beam, and it does really good damage, almost taking it out. But this thing is gonna go for an earthquake, and down goes my Ninetales. So dang, man, it's crazy, man. So I think it's 2-3 right now, and you got the upper hand. But here I can go to my my victory bell here, and I'm like, you know what, let's just go for the solar beam. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna absorb the light, you know what I mean? We see the light, and we're gonna hit this thing with the solar beam, and down goes Mamoswine. So yeah, Mamoswine is down now, and I think he has the whatchamacallit, the Cacturn, and he has another Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. But anywho, oh, there we go, Gliscor. So I'm like, okay, here I can just hit this thing with solar beam, but I actually decided to go for the growth, you know, and get my attack and special attack. I'm not really sure what I was thinking there, but anywho, this thing here is actually gonna go for a U-turn, and that does really good damage. So I'm expecting that this is a offensive Gliscor here. So I'm like, okay, cool. And he goes right back into character. And when I tell you that this character was giving me so many problems, like, it's unbelievable. And here I decided to just go for the Sludge Bomb. I don't really know why I went for growth. Unbelievable. What I was thinking. And this thing hit me with a Sucker Punch, and down goes my victory bell. So I have my, who do I have left? Oh, sure. I had more than one Pokemon. I thought I had just the Victory Bell and Flygon. But anywho, I decided just to go for the Outrage here. I know it's going to take out this Cacturn. And here, he decided to go into Gliscor. So, man, unbelievable. I go for the Outrage here, and that does half, and I'm really happy with that damage. So this thing is gonna get the poison damage, so I could just go for another Outrage, and that's gonna take out the Gliscor. Let's go, let's go. So his last Pokemon is the Cacturn, and we do get the Confuse, and this is, oh my god, this is just unbelievable. Look at this. So Cacturn comes out here, and yeah, I'm like, you know what, let's just go for the Earthquake. Any move is gonna take it out anyway. So we get the Confuse Ray. He goes for the spiky shield, and we're confused right now. But, you know, Fly God wants to slap himself. Like, well, why are you going to slap yourself? What are you doing? So I'm like, okay, fine. Let's just go for the Fire Blast here. So here, this thing goes for a Sucker Punch. Hit me. Does heaps to me. And we're confused again. But we break through it. Thank God. And we can hit this thing with a Fire Blast. And that's it, man. That's the match, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, this was really late when I'm recording this, but you know, I wanna toss all these battles out.